That's Camino Camper, where your RV dollar goes farther.
Be a wheel watcher weeknights at 7 p.m. on Channel 3.
Right this way, Mr. Letterman.
Yeah, okay.
You have a nice vacation?
It was all right. The donkey got loose and bit one of the neighbor kids again. There's going to be another lawsuit. Oh.
Well, here we are. Hope you like it.
Wow, this is amazing. This is unbelievable. This is exactly it. This is everything exactly the way I wanted. This is really amazing. Boy, oh boy. The flags and the map. This is incredible.
Yeah, those GE bigwigs finally came through. Robert C. Wright called me and said give Letterman anything he wants.
He must have really been drunk. Look, a dimmer.
Actually, that's a dummy.
Oh.
Well, let's face it, if you had a real dimmer switch, you'd just screw around with it all day and not get any work done.
Well, you're probably right.
But, hey, dimmer switch or no dimmer switch, this place is really going to impress the babes.
Yeah, oh, sure, I know. And you know, of course. Yeah, a guy like you, how could you not know?
I do know.
Sure.
Dave, wake up, Dave.
Oh,
Dave.
Oh, geez, Biff. Oh, no, it was just a dream. I'm still stuck in this lousy hellhole of an office.
Oh, sorry about that, Dave.
You know, Biff, you know what really upsets me? They'll spend the money to build a set for a phony dream sequence, but they won't spend the money to actually remodel my office.
It's like I've been telling you a million times, Dave. GE sucks.
I hope you're always right. And I love you for it.
Oh, man, this is getting embarrassing. How? We're only opening.
Serious. I am serious. I love you.
Oh, shoot.
I do. I love you for it.
Yeah. I love you, too.
From New York, where it feels like the excitement of the Super Bowl, the Oscars, and Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve all rolled into one. It's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, comedian Dana Carvey, radio and TV talk show host Larry King, and musician Robbie Robertson, plus Paul Schaefer and the world's most dangerous band. And now, a man who, every night before he goes on, insists upon being paid in cash, up front, no exceptions, David Letterman!
Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. And are you like me ever since the big game Sunday? You haven't been able to stop doing the Super Bowl twist? Wow! Thank you. Gosh, what a nice audience we have here tonight. You know, this may not mean much to you folks at home, but some nights I come out here and I am the luckiest man alive. Tonight, thank you, is one of those nights. Well, I am so frustrated. Listen to this. Now, if Denver could have just gotten 2 more field goals and a safety, and Washington could have scored 3 more touchdowns but missed all 3 of the extra points, I could have walked off with the office pool. And for me, the most exciting part of the Super Bowl was finding out that Bartles and James is now making berry-flavored wine cakes. Hey, wow. See, I loafed right through that joke. I just literally threw it away, and yet it still, the joke was so powerful off the printed page.
Yes, it was.
Ba-boom. I am the luckiest man alive. Thank you very much. Get your own show, ladies and gentlemen. You would not believe what you can see from this vantage point. Well, out in Arizona today, a bitter, broken man, Evan Meekum, he said, if I have to leave office now, if I am recalled, it's really not fair. It's just not fair at all. I never even got a run at Donna Rice. So... Oh, sorry. On the program tonight, we have Larry King. Mr. Radio is here. Robbie Robertson, and from Saturday Night Live, Dana Carvey. Now...
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, David.
Nice to see you, Paul.
Is that the, they have a new passageway for
I
you
just wanted
now.
to get right here as soon as I could.
Excited.
How you doing? We had a little time off, didn't we?
Yeah, I was up in Minneapolis
Minneapolis?
again.
Cold up there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But a beautiful community, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Of course, that's where they're making all that new hip funk music. And the kids up there, there's one question on their lips all the time, and it's, where Prince?
I'm sorry?
Where Prince?
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
That means, where is Prince at?
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Where is
So
Prince
they're asking that a lot out in Minneapolis. Where Prince?
They're asking you that particular question?
They're asking
or just in general?
Kids come up to me and ask the question. I don't know whether they think I know where he is.
Well, you should. You're right in the middle of everything that's
what
important in
people
music
seem
and
to feel
television
about
these
me,
days.
yes.
Yeah.
How was your time out?
I had a horrible time. I had a miserable flight to California. By the way, Paul, that brings up an interesting point. Ask me what time the 6 o'clock TWA flight leaves from Kennedy to L.A. Just ask me what time that flight leaves.
Like at a time when a person might want to go from New York to Los Angeles.
To make your plans, drive out to the airport. And this time of year, you should allow an extra hour for traffic. 6:10 it leaves.
6:10.
It's scheduled to leave. Ask me what time.
What time did it really leave when you were going?
I have the schedule right here. 6:10 to L.A. nonstop.
Yeah.
Smoking or non-smoking?
Say non-smoking.
Non-smoking. Will you need a car while you're in L.A.?
Well, whatever. What time would I?
Okay, here it is. The 6 o'clock TWA flight leaves at 8:30. 8:30. So, yep, it leaves.
Putting it right in the schedule now.
It leaves right there at 8:30. Yeah. And you know, a lot of people think that here in New York City, the cab drivers don't speak English. Now, I think there is a certain percentage of people, men and women driving cabs in this town who don't speak English. But by and large, the cab drivers here are fine, intelligent, responsible Americans. But there is this tiny percentage, you know, like 70, 75%. And so I needed, when I found out that the 6:10 was leaving at 8:30, I needed to get to another terminal in that vast Kennedy complex.
Yeah.
So I went out, and there's a guy sitting in a yellow cab from, I don't know, Tunisia. And I have a theory about these people. They're nice people, they're intelligent people, and they've moved here from other countries. I don't believe they understand the principle of the cab. I think they feel someone has just given them a nice yellow car to drive while they're in this country. So anyway, that 6 o'clock TWA flight, Paul, leaves 8:30.
About 8:30.
Get there an hour early just to be, because if it leaves at like 7:30, you're screwed.
That's right.
I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, here's one other thing I wanted to mention. We got a show coming up. Oh, do we have a show? Thursday night. Is that right? What are you doing? What kind of weasel activity going on here? We have a show. It's our 6th anniversary television program. It's on what time? 9:30 Thursday night. This is prime time. It's 90 minutes long. We taped it at Radio City Music Hall. Why, thank you very much, Barbara. Yeah. And it'll be on Thursday night. And I have not ever asked you for anything. I've never asked you people. In the entire time we've been here, I've never asked you for one stinking little thing. Try and watch this show, because if you don't, NBC has kicked in so much dough for this project, and it's right after that Cosby deal. The network could sign off after Cosby and still just kick ass across the board. So we're really in a position now to hang ourselves. If this show tanks, these squirrels at NBC are going to be on me like a cheap suit. Thank you.
Well, we'll try to watch the show now.
Thank you.
Try to tune in.
Thank you very much.
What time is it again?
It's 9:30. 9:30 to 11.
On Thursday night.
Of course, you have your Cosby right there at 8. Cosby and all the lovable little Cosby characters. And then after Cosby, you have another Cosby show. We don't know what that is. And then, of course, you have Cheers right after that. And then, whoom! Yo! Ha!
So,
yikes!
we come on after Cheers, then?
That's right. We come on after Cheers.
After Cheers on Thursday.
That's right.
What are you thinking? It's going to...
Oh, well, it could. That noise you hear could be America. Yeah. But it's, the show turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Radio City. I hear you, Pete. Why do I hear Pete? He's in a separate room. I hear Mr. Fatovich yelling at me. A couple of weeks ago, we did something that we've continued to get a lot of negative response about. One night we're doing our viewer mail, and there was some joke about I shouldn't be buttoning my coat on camera, and why don't we take a picture of Anton instead of seeing me button my coat on camera? And so we did. We cut away to a shot of Anton, and here, roll the tape, Hal, and I think this will explain part of the problem for you. Here's what happened.
I'm sorry if I offend you by buttoning up my jacket, but you know, frankly, I'm not so sure that cutting over to a picture of Anton is a great idea either. He actually has some very peculiar habits of his own, so I don't know that we'd really accomplish anything by... Now, Anton, oh, don't, please don't do that tonight. No, are you... Oh, Anton! Oh, my God, you see?
Now, as a... As a result of that, we got a lot of negative feedback. We got like 100 letters and even more telephone calls, and apparently, in addition to people finding it in bad taste, which I guess you can certainly make that argument that it might have been in bad taste. The serious aspect of this issue is, however, many people felt that Anton had beheaded an actual bird. We have a letter here from a woman in Atherton, California. Last night I saw your show with the awful man, that's Anton right here, with the awful man who ate the head off a live bird. I guarantee you that I shall never watch your program again. It is no longer harmless. It is disgusting, violent, unacceptable, and stupid. Well, thank you very much. That man ought to be fired, that's you, Anton, along with the cameraman who shot the scene. So, anyway, we got a lot of these, and we've tried to respond to many of them because we agree that you can certainly say, well, you probably shouldn't have done that, but it really wasn't a living bird at all, was it?
Absolutely not. You know,
explain how you did that.
Well, that was a dummy bird that had been made up by NBC professionals.
Right.
And
in the bird department.
And I was just following through with their wishes.
You did a very convincing job.
Yeah, well, it's so convincing that I've become the most despised man in North America.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but we're going to now explain how we created this, what we thought was a fairly minor, mild special effect. So the people responsible for building the props and so forth, Kathleen Ankers and Jeremy Conway, are they back there? Kids, come on out. Here's Kathleen. And Anton, why don't you just slide over there and give it to me? Okay, here. Now here we have the ingredients for that little trick that we did, and again there were live canaries in the cage, but the one that Anton bit the head off was certainly just a toy. Show us how you made the toy.
Well, we got some little canary bodies from a display store and just dressed them up to look like our canaries with yellow feathers. Right. Cut the heads off, put in a couple extra feathers and a couple of capsules of fake blood. Right. Glued the head back on, and
so it's just a simple little trick. Yeah. Is there? Can I try one of these?
Of course.
Is one of these loaded up and ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right, so I just bite the head off and then... Is there any trick to this, Anton?
Yes,
and just pull it off.
Yep. Hey. Okay.
Another one?
No, I didn't. You know, it tastes a little like chicken.
It's actually zesty mint flavor.
It is zesty mint flavor. But see, it was not a real living being at all, and we're certainly sorry if we offended, apparently we did, many, many people, but thank you very much for showing us how that was done.
God bless you, Dave, for clearing that up.
Well, God bless you as well, Anton. Thank you. Let's get this. Do we have a little thing here I can clean up with? Thank you very much. A towel. Huh? Yeah. Yep. Let's do the top 10 list, and then... See, it was actually hard to do it as well as Anton did it. I bit the heads off 2 birds and was unable to recreate that stunning effect. I'm just babbling for no reason now. Do I have the top 10? Oh, here it is right there. Tonight's list from the home office in Lincoln, Nebraska. Top 10 Denver Bronco excuses. We certainly have nothing against the fine people of Denver, but these were just hypothetical excuses coughed up by the home office in Milwaukee. Here we go. Number 10, pregame shoe mix-up with Rockettes. Number 9, depressing halftime pep talk by Larry Holmes. Number 8, wanted to keep uniforms clean for postgame photo. Number 7, weak with laughter from reading humorous signs and banners in stands. Number 6, show-off John Elway called plays in French. Who knew? Number 5, number 5, secure enough in her own manhood to play gently. Number 4, worried sick about this whole George Bush, Dan Rather tiff. Number 3, entire team giddy with anticipation of late night 6th anniversary special on NBC Thursday, February 4th at 9:30 Eastern. Number 2, wanted to beat the traffic. And number 1, the coach's ill-chosen battle cry of let's win one for the late Roy Cohn. There it is.
When there's trouble,
It's kind of trouble. It's no trouble at all.
you can't keep this cop out of the action.
Why do they call you Action anyway?
Carl Weathers is Action Jackson. Rated R. Starts Friday, February 12th. Check newspapers.
Well, you're the kind of man that likes to do things your own way. And you can bet it's right when you get through. Ooh, and there's a beer that always fits right in your hand. 'Cause you're a bud man, and this bud's for you. Oh, you do. This bud's for you.
Let's have fish this week.
Great. Go get Vandy Camps.
Vandy Camp's Today's Catch fillets taste remarkably fresh because they're frozen fresh. And they're easy to prepare. They go straight from the freezer to the pan to the plate.
I think they're getting tired.
Vandy Camp's, the freshest ideas in frozen fish. Now, try our new microwave breaded fish sticks and fillets.
You'd be surprised who's coming into AM/PM mini markets for our new chicken sandwiches. Frank Belcher?
Yeah?
What are you doing here?
Well, I like these hot chicken sandwiches.
Can I get the mayo, buddy?
Sure. A whole fillet of chicken breast, cooked right here, and then put on a freshly toasted bun for just 99 cents.
99 cents?
Excuse me? Sure, pal. I like
Frank
these
Belcher?
hot chicken sandwiches. So anyway, chicken's hot, tender. I come in here every day. My favorite thing.
Our first guest, this gentleman has spoken to more than 1 million Americans on his radio talk show, which means he has spent an awful lot of time saying, could you turn your radio down? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host of The Larry King Show, Larry King. Larry! Awfully good to see you. Come on over here. Larry King. What do you
mic
got?
is the same mic we use on my television.
It's a 77DX.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm
No,
not into
that's
that.
exactly
But
what
that's
it
the
is.
same mic I use every night.
Yeah. The Iron Man of American radio.
The Iron Man. You can't,
How does he do it?
You can't keep him down.
Every night.
Yeah, but now let me just run through this briefly. What, 6 months ago you had a heart attack, so you're off the air for a couple of months. You come back, and you discover that you need a surgical procedure. And what was that procedure?
A bypass.
A 5-way bypass.
Well, you don't know it's 5 till you have it.
Yeah.
I mean, you go in, they say, we're going to stick our hands in your chest and move it around.
Right.
It's a lovely thought.
Right.
And you sit there and you die and you worry and you get up the next day and they tell you how many you had. That's the first thing they tell you, like it's macho. You had a 5er. No kidding. I don't know how a 6 feels, and I can't compare it to a 2. But it means they made 5 inroads, 5 detours.
Yeah. So
2 months ago today.
Right. So then literally, like 4 weeks later, was it 4 weeks?
5 weeks to the day, I'm back on television and radio, and I never missed writing a column. Because I like it. Because this work is easy. Because this beats work. Come on.
You ought to sit here some nights, Larry.
Well,
anyway, it's...
I don't have to do stand-up.
I was driving home one night, and I knew... in fact, I met your son and daughter.
And Andy, they were here.
And they said, yeah, he just had it, he's recovering, and so on and so forth. Like a week later, I'm driving home, and I hear you on the air, and I think, no, it's a rerun. It's the best of or something. And it's you. You're back on the air. It was truly amazing.
David, you don't know the funny side of David. David spoke to me on the phone to compliment me on coming back. And then you said that you were going to reveal the truth, that, in fact, I didn't have heart bypass, but had plastic surgery. And was out for the 5 weeks, had a facelift.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
I didn't. I never said that. But, you know, you should have thought about it, Larry. I mean, while you're out, what the hell?
That's right. You know, you can get bargains.
Where did you begin in radio? You've pretty much done it all your life, haven't you?
Miami. I started in Miami and then did 20 years in Miami. Then the Mutual show started. It just celebrated its 10th birthday last Friday.
Yeah.
4 years from you.
How old were you when you first had your first real job?
Well, I got out of school. I grew up in New York City, and I worked at odd jobs, knocked around New York, didn't go to college. And my first real job in radio, I was 23, just about 23.
And what was that job?
I was a disc jockey.
Yeah.
I went on the air, and they told me, in fact, they gave me my name 10 minutes before I went on the air. My name was Larry Zeiger.
Zeiger.
And the guy said, Zeiger don't work. I says, why? It's ethnic, and people won't remember it.
Right.
So what do you think? What should I do? So he had an ad, Miami Herald. And this was a $50 a week job. We're making a production here. And he said, King's Wholesale Liquors. He says, your name is Larry King. I said, terrific. So I went on the air 10 minutes later with the name Larry King. That's how I got my name.
And what kind of music were you playing then? What was the format? Was it middle of the road? Was it rock and roll? Was it...
That interests you, huh?
No, it does.
My theme song was Les Elgart's Wonderful. And I played Sinatra, Stephen Eady. I liked jazz, Jonah Jones, Ella Fitzgerald.
Were you successful the first time out?
Yeah, it hit pretty well. I was a funny morning man. I would kid the town, shtick the town a lot, and then...
You shtick the town?
It's a Miami Beach term. I forgot where you're from, huh? How do I explain this?
He shticked the town, Paul.
He sure did. All right, let's explain it to a non-Jew. What you did to this audience is what...
But then, now, I think this is correct. I believe you were the first man or woman to do a national call-in show, right?
Pure there were some shows that were spread nationally by networks that just took like Long John Neville had a show, they put it out on the network. But I was the first national homebred talk show, that is, owned by the network, sponsored by the network, and from that led all the good things that happened to me, happened from that show. The CNN show, the USA Today column, all came.
It's a great show.
As an offshoot.
It's the impression that you can hear actually from all corners of the United States by just listening to your radio is very powerful.
Phoenix. And U.S. News and World Report did a story, I guess about a year ago, on the two of us. And it said how we have cross audiences. That people apparently listen to me and then turn to you, and then when you go off, turn back to me. And then call in to tell me who was on your show.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's like a family.
I'm sure I'm getting screwed in that deal somehow. Okay, we'll do a commercial. We'll be right back here with Iron Man, Larry King.
Like so many American chocolate lovers, I was relieved to hear about Hershey's new Bar None. Its unique combination of chocolate wafers, chocolate cream, peanuts, and pure milk chocolate make Bar None the supreme chocolate extravaganza. bar none. But will it satisfy the chocolate beastie lurking in us all?
Just east of the Canadian Rockies is a place where people will go faster and fly farther than ever before. The place is Calgary, home of the 1988 Winter Olympics, where a lifetime of work will be measured in seconds. But if you go, bring your camera and your Visa card, because the Olympics don't take place all the time, and this time the Olympics don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Susan's Hallmark has a treasure for the one you treasure on Valentine's Day. A wicker treasure chest filled with precious flowers and a rare orchid, plus a silvery balloon that says, I love you, all for just $19.95 and only at Susan's Hallmark. Any of Susan's 7 convenient locations will help you show the love you feel. Each offers unique gift selections, fresh flowers, free gift wrapping, a friendly staff, and most have complete mailing centers. Shop Susan's Hallmark for all your special occasions.
You won't believe all the things you can do at the new Stardust Hotel and Casino.
Step back in time at Ralph's Diner to the days of soda fountains, jukeboxes, meatloaf, chicken fried steak, and daily blue plate specials priced from $3.95. Ralph's Diner, a 50s eating place. There's nothing quite like it.
With us. What did you think of the Super Bowl? You must have gone crazy, huh?
Well, I love the Redskins.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Dolphin fan. I thought they were clearly better. I mean, before the game, I said this. I predicted on the show they would win big. I thought
you said big. They would win.
Big. I thought they had a better line offensively, better line defensively, and no one's going to, to me, win a game just because someone's supposed to be superior in one department, quarterback. Sure. And I think Doug Williams acquitted himself rather well.
Yeah, did a great job. But now, why is it? Because everybody was saying. They said just what you said. They analyzed the two teams, but they also concluded by saying it should be a pretty even contest.
Yeah, but it was a bad line, you know, in the
I don't know what that means.
Gamblers' parlance.
Yeah.
They made Denver a 4-point favorite.
Right.
And everyone knew the NFC was better this year than the AFC. I thought most people thought that. That was the bad line.
Yeah.
I mean, the Redskins should have been favored or maybe pick them. I would have made the Redskins favorite.
But were you disappointed in the game other than your team winning?
Well, the second half was a little dull. You know, they had the lowest ratings since Super Bowl V. ABC had a tough time in that third and fourth quarter getting people to stay tuned.
Yeah, and it's $650,000 a half minute. Hoo-hoo.
You know, I had David Ogilvy, the advertising guy, who said, I don't know if they're going to like this because NBC has the game next year, he would never buy a spot in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Because he thinks that when the spot goes on, people gather together and they talk.
Oh, well, absolutely. I mean, I think that's true with all commercials. Except on this show. They're talking now, Larry. They broke up into little discussion groups.
The time to buy it is late.
Yeah.
Buy it late that night.
Yeah. But, you know, I said to myself and to anybody who would listen, if this had been a mid-season game, you might not have watched this game.
Well, that second quarter was amazing. I mean, I have never seen...
Oh, yeah, that was thrilling, sure.
I was talking before... I think once the Lakers beat somebody where in the second quarter they outscored them 42-6 in a basketball game. But I have never seen a team dominate a quarter as the Redskins dominated that quarter. And television, of course, makes it... It's funny watching television. Watching those guys after the game trying to interview people.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They never ask questions. You ever see that? The guy gets in. Coach, that was a terrific game.
Right.
What is the question?
Yeah, exactly.
Keith Jackson says to Doug Williams, you performed ably this week. I admire you.
Yeah, right.
I admire me, too.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about what your philosophy of running that show every night. You're on the air how many hours?
Television, 1 radio. The Mutual show is 4 hours. Well, it's 3 hours live, and then we run a tape back.
Yeah, and when you're dealing with the callers, you're all business, aren't you?
All right, here's the philosophy. It's simple. Yeah. When a caller comes on the show, that caller is part of the show.
Right.
And I have to make an instantaneous judgment. Is the caller relevant? If they're trying to be funny, are they funny? If they're asking a question, are they getting to the point? Mm-hmm. And I can't pander to them because they're just part of the show. It's like the letters to the editor column in a paper. Supposing the New York Times gets 200 letters tomorrow, the guy's going to print 8.
Right.
He's going to dismiss 192.
Sure.
He's going to edit 8 of them. Why? So you read the page. Yeah. Supposing he printed all 200. Yeah. That'd be silly, and you turn the page.
Right.
Well, I can't. I get 200 letters. I'm like him, except I got to put them all on the air. I got to make quick decisions.
Do you find that it's true that the people who call the show are not necessarily the audience of the show?
We have never figured that out. I don't think anyone has. Do the people who write to this program, are they the audience? Do the people who call to complain, are they typical of the audience? Do the people who call in, do they typify? In other words, if your average caller is 35, is your average age of the audience 35? It's a guess, because we don't know.
Have you ever in your life called a radio talk show?
No. I wanted to call a sports talk show once.
But that would be a little silly. Is this, it sounds a little like, is it Larry King calling? That would seem a little odd, wouldn't it?
But a sports talk, because sports riles you up. It's emotional.
Oh, absolutely.
I wanted to pull over. This guy on the air was just totally out of whack. I forget what it was. I wanted to go to a phone booth and call. That's the impulse.
Did you
ever call? You used to listen to me.
I did call once, a long time ago.
You called me?
No, I didn't call you. This is back in Indianapolis, and the story is too long and too dull. But I did call. But I was drunk. I was drinking in those days, and I really enjoyed my beer. I really did.
Those days.
Yeah, those days are gone. I couldn't be happier that you're back and you look so great and you're running your show again. I really enjoy it every night.
David.
Good to see you, Larry. Thanks for being here.
We'll be right back.
Taste the ocean spray.
Our classic rock and roll, 96.3 KKLZ.
I mean, the Archies are better.
Thank you, Paul. Sounds great. Coming up in this half hour, Robbie Robertson will be here, and also Dana Carvey. Tomorrow on the program, actress Jackie, but I see some sort of pronunciation guide here. So it's Jack A, I see. All right, Jack A. And former luger and luge coach Bullet Bob Hughes. I wish I had a nickname like Bullet. Also, Harry Shearer, a very funny gentleman, will be with us tomorrow night. That's Harry Shearer. And then on Thursday, it's our 6th anniversary show, better known as the Thursday Night Cyclone. That'll be at 9:30. It's actually part of the Cosby Show. They worked it into the script, and just an extension of the Cosby Show. I think the family drops by, don't they, Paul? Or they're in the same city where the show is being done.
Fabulous.
Anyway, that'll be Thursday night and tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had the finest lawyers in show business working all day looking at my contract with the NBC network, and apparently there is just no way to get out of this. So please welcome warmly Larry Bud Melman.
Oh, here I am. I got one question for you people. Do you want to be rich? Yeah! Lousy, stinking. Pitch me, I'm dreaming. Rich. Yeah! Do you want to wake up in the morning and have to wade through piles of $100 bills just to get from the bedroom to the kitchen? Is that what you want, people? Then maybe you're ready to dare to be rich.
Nicely done. Larry, is this some kind of a get-rich scheme here you got going tonight?
A brilliant observation, Letterman. Have you got an extra brain hidden somewhere in that suit?
Larry, now, do you know anything about managing money?
What's it to you, pretty boy? I think it's obvious to everyone in this room that you've never done an honest day's work in your life. Am I right, people?
Why don't you tell us how your little scheme works here?
Well,
yeah.
First off, I run full-page ads in really cheap magazines.
Like what? What kind of magazines?
Well, this month they're running an Honcho, Cheese Fancier, and Italian Cyclist.
Oh, Italian Cyclist.
Italian.
Be darned. What happens then, Larry?
Well, the suckers send me $30 and spend the next 3 months scratching their heads and wondering why nothing's happening.
Yeah. Well, now, Larry, I'm no attorney, but that sounds illegal to me.
Oh, what the hell do I care? By the time those jerks at the post office catch up with me, I'll be working on my tan in the Cayman Islands.
Let's change the subject before we actually conjure a mental image of you on the beach.
I tell you, Dave, I'm bigger than U.S. Steel.
All right.
Am I right, people?
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. We're out of time.
Can I do a song?
Jesus. No, I'm sorry, no song.
Can I do my greeters good speech?
No, I'm sorry, we don't have time for a speech.
Well, then, can I get on all fours and howl like a dingo?
What exactly is a dingo?
It's kind of a dog, no?
Yeah. Kind of a dog, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We'll do that during the commercial. Thanks for coming out here, Larry. We got to go. We'll be right back, folks.
Often the success of Sure, you've been cheering.
Being a designated driver.
A message from the Southern Nevada DUI Task Force and Channel 3.
All set? Our next guest was the leader of the band, one of the greatest rock and roll bands ever assembled. They were the subject of the film The Last Waltz, and this is this man's latest solo effort. It's his runaway hit album entitled Robbie Robertson. Folks, please welcome one and the same, Robbie Robertson.
He was born in the belly of the country, over east of Eden. Confused by the big city blues, he didn't know life these leads. Put yourself behind the wheel, see if you can get that feel. Oh, move faster by night. Oh, move faster by night. The windows were all shattered, and the body was all battered. American roulette, stake your life upon it. American roulette, same eyes, same eyes. American roulette. Take that boy are the lost generation. Spin the wheel out of desperation. American roulette. Take your life, not want it. American roulette.
For being here. Sounded terrific. The album's doing terrific, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you having more fun now with this success or the success you had earlier with the band?
Well, this success is still pretty new, so I haven't made up my mind.
Yeah, it's doing very well for you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
I feel like Dick Clark. Robbie Robertson. We'll be right back with Dana Carvey.
They're an all-girl band,
Look, I'm talking about a good time here.
playing for a dream,
We have come a long way. We deserve our shot up there.
playing for a summer,
Dude! Can't you be subtle?
playing for a little satisfaction.
Come on, Jen, we want all the filthy details. Use all the bad words.
Justine Bateman, Satisfaction.
This is us.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 12th at theaters everywhere.
Remember the first time you bought me these wintergreen lifesavers?
Yeah. Movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you ate the whole roll.
You bought them for me.
Well, yeah, but you could have said, Jack, have a little refreshment. Jack, have a lifesavers. You could have shared.
Jack.
What?
Have a lifesavers.
Sure. Now you want to share. Now you want
Now we share a lot of things.
You bet your lifesavers.
You are the hope, you are the promise, you are tomorrow, you are the Navy.
To you, who will build and shape our future, you, the promise of America, we invite you to learn the technology of tomorrow in the Navy of today.
You are the hope, you are the promise, you are tomorrow, you are the Navy.
Your kids like those cartoon vitamins that taste good. You want them to take a multivitamin you think is good for them. Now, Sunkist introduces Sunkist multivitamins for children. Everything you and your kids want in one multivitamin. It love. New Sunkist multivitamins for children. Taste good and good for kids, too.
Our next guest is one of the stars of Saturday Night Live, and this man in just 2 years now has created many memorable characters. Let's now look at a few of them, shall we? Thank you.
Kids love. New Sunkist multivitamins for children. Taste good and good for kids, too.
Our next guest is one of the stars of Saturday Night Live, and this man in just 2 years now has created many memorable characters. Let's now look at a few of them, shall we? Thank you.
Talk like I talk, that's how I talk, plus I like chicken.
Hear me now and listen to me later, but believe me soon or yesterday.
There she was in her satin corset, her bulbous buttocks gyrating to the delight of little boys everywhere. Her chestral area offered forth in a very...
Excuse me. Please welcome Dana Carvey. Good to see you.
Okay.
Nice to have you back. Things are going great for you. It's easy to get the impression from looking at that tape that you're the franchise up there at SNL.
Well, you can call me up and tell me that anytime, David. No, that's very nice.
But the cast is all very, very...
Yeah, no, it's really, it's a team effort. And
you enjoy being up there?
Yeah, I like it. You know that I started here, and I dreamed of being up there.
Oh, that's right.
We talked about that last time, but I did
film.
One of the Boys with Mickey Rooney in this very studio. And upstairs was, thank you, Mickey. Mickey Rooney, great guy to work with. Like to make a lot of noises for no apparent reason.
Is that right?
Just to kind of go bang. You hear me? Bang. You know what, Mickey? What are you talking about? Bang. So yeah, were you watching the news today? Katharine Hepburn was on CNN. It was so cute. Her car broke down in Connecticut apparently, and they were interviewing her and. She said, yeah, my car broke down, and the mechanic came to rescue me, and he said, Miss Hepburn, how does the car sound? And all I could think of was, ow, 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 ow. Sort of a... Just kidding. Snuck it in.
Do you, now, when you go out on the streets, I guess you and your wife are both living here in New York, obviously.
Yeah.
Do people, are they all over you? Do you get stopped?
Not really. I'm in that intermediary phase where people kind of recognize me. They're not sure who I am.
Right.
Like, just today, a guy walked up and said, Buddy Epson? Which I get that a lot. I don't know what that's about. What I do, because I don't really, I'm sure you're the same way, I don't really like to get recognized. I know entertainers who complain about it, but they always have a red beret on and platinum shorts, and they're like, everyone notices me, you know. So I try to change my face. If I was on a subway with some high school kids, and I thought they were starting to recognize me, so I just sort of did this. And also look like Ted Koppel for no apparent reason. I don't know. And they said, are you the church lady? I said, I'm not the church lady. I'm Ted Koppel, and this is my face. So I don't really like that, getting recognized. You know?
Well, you have the best of everything, then. I don't know what that means either.
Yeah, I don't, but I'm a little tingly all over just at the idea of that statement.
Now, this sounded like a lot of fun. You and your friends from the show spent the summer touring all around the country doing comedy shows. Making a lot of money. Dennis Miller.
Yeah, Carvey, keep doing that church chick. Dennis, Kevin Neal and I, we toured around the country, and because of the popularity of the church lady, sometimes we're in a big concert hall, and there'd be some drunk guy in the back every 10 seconds going, lady!
Very gratifying.
Yeah. And it was... No. And we played Caesar's Tahoe, we played a casino.
Now, how did that show, the three of you guys, work in a gambling situation?
We thought we'd bomb the first night, and then the review said we were great. Yeah. I mean, it's very, you know, because people are obviously eating spare ribs and stuff, and you're in the middle of this long routine that took your father's life, and, you know, and they're like, and,
that took your father's life?
That was a joke.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I should label these, I'm sorry. No, my dad, of course, my dad is pretty much a Bush supporter, and I did George Bush on the show the other night, so I hope we're still friends. Because it wasn't a very flattering portrayal. I don't know if you saw it, but...
and so now the last time you were here, your wife was still living in California.
Yeah. Now
but she's here, and you have a little home going?
She's here, it's going real well. We've been married 5 years. I met my wife when she was 19, and I raised her as one of my own.
Oh, that's very nice.
It's kind of nice going out with someone younger than you because, you know, you get to explain recent history to them. Makes you feel kind of superior. Honey, they were called the Beatles. There were 4 of them. They were really good. And she's like, what? I never heard that. There's your comedy. We had Sting on the show, which was kind of a thrill. Yeah. If you're a Sting fan.
You get all of the really great people on the show.
Well, I don't know. You get some great people on your show.
Yeah, like name a couple.
Buddy Epson was on once, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's a callback, ladies and gentlemen. No, Sting was on, and I always kind of admired his work and the fact that he had the guts to use one name, because I don't think you can be too cool without one name. You know, Prince, Madonna, Sting, you know. But his real name is Gordon Sumner, and to change your name to Sting's got to be an embarrassing moment. To announce that to your friends, you're like, excuse me, can we stop playing cards for just a moment? I'd like to make a bit of an announcement. Would you guys mind calling me Sting? You know,
there you go. You're all set.
And they're, yeah, my name is Bite. This is my buddy Scratch. But,
How many more shows do you have this season?
We've got 10 more to go. We're halfway
10
done.
more? Wow,
10 more.
That's a lot of work ahead of you.
We just keep churning them out.
Who's on this weekend?
Justine Bateman is going to be on next weekend. They're not quite sure.
I'm not sure what that was either, no. And then what do you have planned for the summer?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe
another whirlwind tour?
Maybe a tour, maybe something in front of a camera. I don't know.
Good to see you again. Oh, there's this guy again. Nice of you to be here, Dan. Nice job.